And then the girl went mad. It's 964, which means we have half a decade until, or like half a century until the end of the world. Nice. Left all alone, I am beginning to forget both smiles and tears. The sole feeling left behind is overflowing wrath. I know. You can shut up now. But after Seth, we get to learn about something very important.
さよなら、ネメシス。
No one likes you, Ma. You're such a creep. She's not alone. She has her colleague. there isn't anything at the end. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. Shadoop. Ma tried to expel her impurities into a girl named Lilith, but it failed and Lilith was left with severe mental trauma. Ma had to find someone else with magical potential. She knew of a friend of hers whose mother was magical. She seduced him and became pregnant. She became pregnant and transferred some of her impurities into the fetus. When the baby was born, Ma gave it to her friend named Hanma Baldred and told him to kill it. Instead, Hanma named the baby Nemesis Pseudo and raised her in the forest. Michaela also looked after her. However, Nemesis was mostly left alone, locked up in a little hut where she would imagine her mother coming to visit her in an attempt to stave off the loneliness. When she was 6, Nemesis found a little blue octopus and called it Ziz-san. That night, she had a dream where Ziz offered to become her friend. She learned to telepathically speak with Ziz and command him. When Nemesis became a teen, she joined a delinquent gang called Zeus. When one of their members was found murdered, they plotted to take revenge by killing the suspect while he was coming back to Upagor on a ship. They thought it would be a quick in-and-out mission, but it failed. Another one of Zeus's members was killed, and the others were at risk of being identified. In order to escape the possibility of arrest, Nemesis told Ziz to turn into a giant kraken and sink the ship. There were no survivors. Later that year, Nemesis heard Michaela warning her that there were people coming to capture her. She wanted to get Ziz from his cave pool first. There she found Hanma, who betrayed her and gave her over for arrest. Alright, last revolver. Beneath the cherry blossom tree, you met the evil me.
Connect your customers with your business like never before. Create, manage, and track your
That was over in 2 seconds. Camera can't do this all at once. Because Reed is about, Santa. Beginning of Santa. No, we're not doing that one yet. At Nemesis's trial, a man named Bruno saved her from a prison sentence by inducting her in an organization modeled after Père Noël from Sloth. She became the 8th sniper and was given a revolver from Santa. In her new apartment, she met a police officer named Shaka-san. They became friends and fell in love. Nemesis sucks at getting along with people, so this is likely her first love, which is hilarious but also sad as well as sense making, because you can't know what being social is like if nobody wants to be with you. Nemesis had a list of targets given to her by the group messenger Postman. The last name on her list was a man named Nils Octo. She found a letter in Shaka-san's room from his brother. In it, she learned that her boyfriend was Nils and was sent to spy on her. Nils was given an unjust court sentence by one of Père Noël's members and was planning to assassinate him. Nemesis kept Nils' identity secret so they could continue their relationship. But the secret came out and Postman returned with orders for Nemesis to finish her mission. When Nils was going to propose to her, she said they could escape together, but Nils said it wouldn't work and told her something about Santa that drove her mad. She shot him, then turned the gun on herself. But Nemesis didn't die because she was a contractor with Ziz. Ziz revealed himself to be Seth and gave her the option to kill herself with the key bullets or work with him to take revenge. Nemesis fled the country but was captured a few days later by Niels' brother, Gammon. Gammon was a member of the Tassin Party that wanted to destroy Père Noël and Santa's company, the Dark Star Bureau. Nemesis said that she hated Père Noël and agreed to work for the Tassin Party. Alright, the one who pressed the switch, it was another me.
took the same elevator every day. But today, she remained. Her new path had
This song
arrived.
is from way back
book,
when
what could we
Rahab
say?
was a human.
Explore your story.
All right, everybody, it's time not just to go back to school, but to come back and move forward.
Yeah, you don't have to read that. The evil disease is properly known as hereditary evil razor syndrome, or HERS. People with HERS are overcome with the urge to be violent, destroy, and infect other people. The girl, Mayu, got it very, very early on. In her, it took the form of an alter ego. She took medicine to suppress it, but her father's abuse made it hard to resist, and she finally snapped. Back then, hers, or like hers victims, I should have wrote that, but I'll get it later. Hers victims were inevitably admitted to the hospital and euthanized when there was nothing more to be done. Though the murder was in self-defense, she was still put down as the medicine no longer worked for her and she would quickly evolve into a heartless monster. Way back when I said Seth was the evil god, the deeper truth is that he was very sick. All his ghoul children, excluding Keel, had herds, and they spread the herds around Levianta. Prim was a her, as was Miriam. Ma, Hansel, and Gretel, and the demons also have hers. The government in Levianta tried to identify and eradicate all the hers from the outset, but they failed. The real Aluka could heal hers. She cured Kirill. But Seth can never be cured. He is too set in his ways and no longer has any sense of humanity. Irina herself makes hers her very identity. Remember Rahab's smart daughter? She got it too, as a voice in her head. And everyone thought she was clean. Seth, not a demon yet, but a fellow important but sick scientist, offered her a solution she thought was reasonable. That plan severely wrecked hers and Rahab's reality and most likely farther worsened their relationship. After they died, the hers remained with their souls, which is why Hansel and Gretel's reincarnations are always wicked. In the beginning, there was someone on Earth whose entire life was dedicated to learning about hers and destroying it at any cost. 1 life or 1,000,000, it would be worth it. It didn't matter that the world was also full of goodness, beauty, and prosperity. In their mind, nothing could trump the wickedness of hers. Can you call that justice? Levia sure can. Returning to the present, little Nemesis here is a her contracting with another her who happens to also be a demon god. They could do some crazy stuff together. So now you know about the evil disease. And Nemesis. Did you have to go back to your thing?
Probably, because I just have to shower.
Alright, then we'll stop here and we'll do the rest, I guess, tomorrow. Thank you.